Alright, imagine walking past a parking lot and seeing what looks like a clean, classy Peugeot 508, and then it silently disappears into the distance way faster than you expected. That's exactly the vibe of the upcoming 2027 Peugeot 508 PSE. It's a proper sleeper sports sedan, and honestly, Peugeot might have cooked something special here. At first glance, the design doesn't scream, "Look at me," and that's kind of the whole point. The 508 PSE keeps that sleek, fastback shape we already love, but it's sharper, wider, and more planted. The front end looks more aggressive with slimmer headlights, a darker grille, and subtle PSE badging that only real car people will notice. Around the sides, you get larger wheels, a lower stance, and just enough sporty detail to hint that this isn't your average family sedan. And at the back, the diffuser and dual exhaust finish things off nicely. It's elegant, but there's attitude hiding underneath. Now let's talk about what really makes the PSE special, the hybrid powertrain. Peugeot is sticking with performance hybrid tech, but refining it even more for 2027. Expect a turbocharged petrol engine paired with electric motors, delivering instant torque and strong top-end power. The beauty of this setup is how smooth it feels. You get quiet electric driving around town, and then when you push it, everything wakes up at once. The acceleration should feel effortless, not wild or messy, just fast in a very confident, controlled way. It's the kind of car that surprises people without trying too hard. And no, this isn't an off-road SUV, but the 508 PSE does have its own version of off-road confidence. Thanks to all-wheel drive, advanced traction control, and multiple drive modes, it's built to handle bad roads, rain, light gravel, and long highway trips without breaking a sweat. Think more like a sports sedan that doesn't panic when the road quality drops. For places with rough patches or unpredictable conditions, that's actually a big win. Step inside, and this is where Peugeot really shows its modern side. The interior feels sporty but still premium. You get supportive sport seats, high-quality materials, and subtle PSE details that remind you you're in something special. The digital displays are cleaner and more customizable for 2027, with a driver-focused layout that feels intuitive rather than overwhelming. The steering wheel is compact, the driving position is low, and everything feels designed around the person behind the wheel. It's comfortable enough for daily use, but when you're in the mood to drive, it absolutely delivers. One thing Peugeot has improved over past models is refinement. Earlier 508 versions were stylish, but sometimes felt a bit too soft or too niche. The 2027 PSE feels more balanced. It's quieter when cruising, more responsive when pushed, and overall just more mature. Compared to older PSE models, this one should feel more confident, more polished, and better suited to everyday life without losing its performance edge. Now, pricing is always the big question. While official numbers aren't locked in yet, the 2027 Peugeot 508 PSE is expected to sit above the standard 508, but still undercut German performance sedans. And that's where it becomes really interesting. You're getting hybrid performance, premium design, and exclusivity at a price that feels reasonable for what's on offer. It's not trying to be a budget car, but it's also not playing the overpriced luxury game. So when you compare it to past Peugeot sedans, this feels like a huge step forward. It's smarter, faster, and more confident in what it wants to be. The 508 PSE isn't trying to shout louder than everyone else. It's just quietly doing its thing and doing it very well. If you love the idea of a car that looks calm, drives hard, and surprises people who underestimate it, the 2027 Peugeot 508 PSE might be one of the coolest sleeper sedans coming soon. And honestly, that's exactly why it deserves your attention.